Hello amigos, David here with Raíces Vivas, and we are in Sovereignty Ranch. We're a good friend, Ryland. So, for no more there, tell us who you are, what you've been doing this weekend, and then how amazing this is your place. So,
yeah, thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you for
the
having
invitation. Ryland Engelhart, grateful to be sharing with you, meeting you, and we're standing in one of our pastures here at Sovereignty Ranch. It's springtime, and we just hosted the American Regeneration Summit, first annual event. That's a collaboration with Sovereignty Ranch, this farm and ranch, 200 acres here in Bandera, Texas, that my sister and her husband Elias run in collaboration with me and my wife and our 6 combined kids. And kids not combined, meaning we didn't share. We have kids and they have kids. So this event was about, and this organization is about really bringing people together, that the source of the source of suffering in our personal lives and in the world at large is we feel disconnected. We feel disconnected from God. We feel disconnected from the mother, this earth, this living system that we're a part of. We live in boxed away, separate, packaged, enveloped lives. And it was called the New American Dream. And the New American Dream is people waking up to that we belong and that we are part of this living creation.
Yep.
And it is our greatest fulfillment to be in relationship, touching and interacting with the living earth. And so, we live here, this is our home, but it's only inspiring to have something if you can share that thing that you have. If you have something beautiful, the when you're present to the beauty of it is when you're giving it to another. And so we were giving away the experience of the life that we're creating here on Sovereignty Ranch, and this homestead, food sovereign. We have a restaurant on site. We have an event center on site. We have stays, rooms for people to rent, and we have a stage, and we have it's a space for gathering. And back to the question of separation, and this weekend, really my work has been a community architect, and architecting the relational, energetic connection between those who are the best and the brightest in producing food in a way that's regenerating, restoring life on earth, and connecting those people with decision makers and leaders who can support the growing of this movement, and the growing of the resources, and the growing of the infrastructure, and the change of the infrastructure and resources to support a system of regenerative agriculture. And I personally founded with a childhood friend an organization called Kiss the Ground almost a decade and a half ago. I produced 3 films, Kiss the Ground, Common Ground, and now Groundswell. Groundswell's coming out June 5th.
They posted.
And we're actually going to the Cannes Film Festival in 13 days in France to premiere that film. And again, it's another story of people all around the world having this shared revelation or practice or remembrance that when we are working with nature to cultivate and produce food for ourselves, we feel alive, we experience the abundance of life, we feel fulfillment, and we can have abundance, and that there's actually a more profitable, a more successful model when we find sovereignty in nature and productivity in nature, because we're not always chemically needing the next more drip, moron. We don't become morons. And so, long story short, this is American Regeneration event. We had farmers, ranchers, food systems innovators, technologies, biologicals convening here to learn and connect and understand all the different pieces of the puzzle, and also brought Robert F. Kennedy, Secretary Kennedy, the Health and Human Services Secretary, to the ranch. And I've been working for years, honestly, to influence and inspire and educate him by, putting people on his podcast before he was running for president, and then when he was running for president, giving him a lot of content and information such that his platform and the Maha movement would really include regenerative agriculture as the basis of a healthy society needs to start in healthy soil. And that really is the mission of American Regeneration, that a nation that rebuilds and heals its soil, rebuilds and heals itself. And that's what we're doing. That's why we're here. And that's what this weekend was all about.
What an amazing explanation and introduction to many of them that they don't know about you and your work and the ranch. We love it. I do want to remark that the lineup of speakers that you had this weekend, oh my goodness, like you did incredible. Like you covered all of the fields. You just said about from technology all the way to producers, financials, and then on top of that we have Jeff Kennedy Jr., which was just amazing. Like they're real. Like you hear about them.
He put his heart on.
He did.
I was moved to tears. I've been a believer for years, and I became more of a believer. It's like, wow, he is a good man. He understands, and he spoke candidly. He did not sugarcoat. He did not speak like a politician.
Nope.
And so, thank you. And again, the regeneration is relational connectivity, where in the relationship there is contribution going both ways. And I would say that is my special sauce, in that I've been building relationships in ways where I am giving more than I'm taking, and such that people are always willing and wanting to work together.
Absolutely. We have a saying in our organization that is only soil matters.
Yes.
Like everybody gets lost in all of these things, like, oh, this matters, this color of people, that color, that way of thinking, this truck, that truck. Only soil matters. Like if this doesn't exist, it's not healthy, we're not healthy.
Yes.
So it all starts with us, with taking care of nature, and it's a reciprocity that it works in a symbiotic system. So we are here celebrating all of this work that many people has doing, and thank you for your family, thank you for your team and everyone, all the hard work that you did to make this a reality. And I know this is the first one, and especially making it here in Texas, where so many people might think it's in the middle of nowhere. That's the point.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the point, because if you can make this work in the middle of nowhere, and if you get your fields looking like this, it is possible.
That's right.
So that is very inspiring for not only us, but other people that might be looking at us through the social media. But this will reach out, so many places. So at the same time, I just feel privileged to share this time with you, and then to ask you, I know you're super busy, but I would like to ask you, what will be the message that you want to send to all of those that might be interested about getting involved in the regenerative agriculture, to be part of a community, and also to get inspired? Because like you mentioned, your 3 films have inspired so many people. And that, let it sink, because you have been part of this movement, maybe without even, grabbing a shovel or being in the field, but you did start that. And that is amazing. I know you were in the field as well, but with your videos, with your short films, you have achieved way more than you can think of. So thank you so much. And what will be the message that you can share with all of us?
Yeah, my message is simple. I oftentimes say, ask me why I'm optimistic. And you could say,
why are you optimistic?
Yeah, there's so much bad news everywhere. But why am I optimistic is that love and regeneration are perennial truths. So at the basis of every soul, every human being is a heart, and at that source there is the presence of love, which is the most authentic experience that the human being has. And at the center, or at the essential design of nature, is regeneration. So in faith, I know that the return is love, and the return is regeneration. And that is, I can walk forward, not seeing maybe my next step and seeing all the bad news that I see in the material world, but knowing at a higher level that love and regeneration is perennial, is ordained, is guaranteed. It is what is happening, and I get to just in faith walk towards those, being an exemplary expression of those, inspiring others, not knowing if I'll see the impact, but knowing that that is the walk of life, is walking in faith towards that virtue. And even if we don't get to see immediately the reciprocity of that virtue, that is the purpose of life.
That is amazing. What a way to close this conversation. So for everyone out there, make sure that you come and visit Sovereignty Ranch, and you can come and eat here, stay here.
Farm tours on the weekends, 2:30, Saturday and Sunday. You can hit us up on Instagram, and again, we love to host people. I oftentimes say
you do, and you're good at it.
I'm hosting people back to their hearts. So we're hosting people into the remembrance of regeneration, and we're hosting people back into the awakening of love. And that's what we're doing here. It's our ministry, and we love to host people. We love to welcome people to experience what we're doing and get inspired about what we're doing, and allow the creative alchemy of new ideas coming into our field such that we can continue to grow and learn. And so, Sovereignty Ranch. My Instagram is Love Being Ryland, because I'm a love being, and my message my message is love, and my answer is yes, love.
So Ryland,
and my organization is American Regeneration, and we're a nonprofit project that is bringing people together to heal and close the education gap for leaders in different industries and the practitioners in regenerative agricultural systems change.
Yep. Well, we're so grateful. I know that this is going to be the beginning of a really good relationship. We're happy to be part of whatever you want to, have us over here. We can host you on the ranch as well. And then, like I said,
you're in Texas?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
how far
we are 1 hour east from San Antonio. We're close to Platonia.
Okay.
We do rotational grazing. We do multi-species. We're about to involve chickens in our operations. We do care a lot for the soil in the ranch, and part of it I bring culture and traditions.
Yes.
So I'm Mexican, born and raised.
Yes.
And then I just been out here trying to promote also that love for the land that is engraved in us. We just care for it, and then to see this happening is just an amazing reviving situation. So this is just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
My pleasure.
All righty, stay posted.
Yeah.